Hey Virgo, welcome to your love reading for December 2023. Oh shoot, I don't think I have no lighter. I would start grabbing for herbs when I'm in your reading. Okay. Welcome in to Sleepy Blossom Tarot. I'm Gigi and this is my channel. Be sure to take only messages that resonate with you, okay? Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. My readings are very truthful in the way that I express, so just putting that out there. What else? Go to God first. Pray about your love life. Use your spiritual discernment. Pray about everything. What else? You can book a reading at sleepyblossomartarot.com if you want. I'm offering love readings. Is there anything else? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Virgo. The collective. Virgo love reading for December 2023. Holy Spirit. Highest good. Waiting. Virgo. Okay. Virgo, are you waiting on something? Are you waiting on me? Let's see. Virgo. Truth. Virgo. Wow. So, Virgo, have you been waiting to hear from me? Fresh start. Leaving. Venting. Alright. Ooh, almost knocked my plan over. Alright, so Virgo, there seems like you're focused on having a fresh start here. You may need to be doing some detox, some releasing rituals, burning rituals, spiritual baths. There's a vibe here where I'm splitting in two now. That some Virgos, like, you're waiting. Either you're waiting to hear from somebody or you're waiting for something. You wait somebody to heal. You're waiting on something. Waiting on the truth, right? Then there's another side of Virgo. Or there's a fork in the road. Okay, there's a fork in the road. Now, this could be one Virgo energy, but I'm kind of splitting it into two. There could be a Virgo who is at a fork in the road energy, okay? But then I'm getting two, like 50 and 50, okay? That there's some Virgos who got their truth in their cleansing, or they got a truth of a situation in their cleansing. And there's another side of the Virgo collective that they're waiting. Like, they're waiting on the truth. They're waiting. Are they going to cleanse? Are they going to move on? Are they going to have a fresh start? Are they going to stay where they are at? Like that, okay? And that's funny that I was doing all that, because I got Keke Palmer when I was Keke Palmer when I was doing all that, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love her, okay? So, yeah, crocodile energy is waiting. Y'all waiting. The dragonfly is the energy that's like, could be a little bit like illusionary, all right? With the vulture here, the vulture card flew out. Virgo, some of y'all feel like, okay, what does a vulture do? Think about it. A vulture eats roadkill, right? They eat decomposing things and everything, all right? But the vulture is very important to the ecosystem, all right? And they're very important in terms of like sanitation and sanitary, all right? The vulture is the energy of like having a job or a title. Virgo, you feel like you've been shoveling shit almost, right? But you're not seeing like the value in what you got from it, if that makes sense. I feel, okay, that sounds bad, okay? But what I'm saying is that every space and place and cycle that we are in life, there's a gift there. You're not seeing the gift of like where you are. if that makes sense. And then it's interesting because the cleansing card came up. These are my dual cards that I made. It says Virgo at the bottom and cleansing at the top, right? This is crazy because I think I just developed a new archetype for the Virgo community, okay? You know how Virgos are connected to like detoxing and all of that? Well, the vibe that I'm getting here is like Virgo, you're also connected to okay, Virgo is about purity. Oh my God, this is so cool. So Virgo is about purity and the maiden and the virgin and all of that, right? And detoxing and all of that. But Virgo is upset when they're shoveling shit, if that makes sense. Like, Virgo, maybe I shouldn't say that. Virgo is upset when they're the ones cleaning it up. Does that make sense? I've never thought about that with this archetype, with Virgo as this archetype. Because Virgos are known to like have the purest, you know, they keep their body the purest and all of these things, right? But on the other side is giving the art, like the energy of like, well, if you're keeping things pure, then you're doing all the cleaning. You're the janitor. You're the, you know, it's weird. Something about that. It's weird. So I feel like you feel like you're the vulture, Virgo. Like you just cleaning up everybody's shit, but you're not seeing the beauty in that, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't want this to sound like toxic. We're gonna keep going, okay? We're gonna keep going, but that's what I feel. I feel like y'all are waiting, like y'all feel like y'all putting in a lot of work and energy, and it's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Yes, the beaver. Doing a lot of work. Y'all doing too much work in y'all love life. Virgo, y'all doing way too much work in y'all love life. And I think some of y'all are becoming resentful from all the work that you're doing, right? But there's a vibe here of like, there's a vibe here. I really want to put words to it of like, well, Virgo, you're doing all the work, right? You're doing all the work. You have a negative perspective on the work that you're doing in your relationship, and it's becoming resentment. So some of y'all are waiting for someone to show up and do the work, or some of y'all are waiting for somebody to tell the truth. There's something about cleansing. It's interesting here. All right. Virgo's love interest. Well, no, let me do Virgo first. What energy is Virgo in their love life for December? Did I take that? Okay. Y'all are in a masculine energy, and I want to warn Virgo feminines or Virgo women, okay? When you are masculine, oh my gosh, this is such a message. Okay. When you are masculine, it cancels out, I'm not going to say it cancels out another masculine, but when there are two people in a relationship and they're both in masculine energy, it's not going to work. If there are two people in feminine energy, it's not going to work. I don't care if you are straight, bisexual, lesbian, gay, whatever. In order for relationships to work, there is a feminine dynamic and there is a masculine dynamic. Now, because we can take on, as humans, we can take on, we have both energies within us, right? So we can take on masculine and we can take on feminine. So I feel like there is a Virgo here they're doing all the work. What is connected to the archetype of the masculine energy? Building, working, all of that, right? So say I'm talking to a Virgo woman or whatever, which I feel like I am, because there's a feminine vibe. Like the feminine vibe feels like I keep shuffling shit like that. Get out of your masculine energy, okay? Aries women have a problem with this too. Always want to run the show, always want to control, always want to da. Two things. If you are with a masculine, if you're with a man and you don't trust his following, you need to deuce. Second of all, if you are in a masculine energy, you need to back it up and you need to let a masculine be a masculine. That's it. Right? Because what's happening is somebody's here, it's like, I'm doing all the work, and they're becoming resentful. Stop doing all the work and see what happens. Right? And then from then you can be able to discern, because also there's a lot of this going online with the male podcast about women submitting and all of this stuff. Women don't submit to fools. Okay? So if somebody is acting like a goddamn fool, then you just need to, if you step back and you allow this person to lead, right, and you don't trust their leadership skills, then that tells you all that you need to know. Stop fighting. You know what I mean? That tells you all you need. And with the tarantula here, the tarantula talks about needing to make a decision. So a lot of my Virgos are in like purgatory, like relationship purgatory. Okay. All right, Virgo. How's Virgo showing up? Octopus, and this is what Lord Jesus. I'm telling y'all, I can do this shit in my sleep. Virgo, your emotions are all over the place. Didn't I tell you doing all the work like an octopus with 8 arms and tentacles and all of this? Doing all the damn work? Okay. The bear energy, doing all the damn work. Some of y'all getting ready to go into hibernation. It's time for hibernation. Virgo, it's time for hibernation. Goddamn. How long does a bear sleep for? I don't know. It's time for hibernation. I'm doing too much. Okay. Virgo's love interest. The beaver. Okay, well, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to pull another one because I feel like this is Virgo's energy still. But let's see. Let's see. Virgo's love interest. How they feel towards Virgo. The camel. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that better. I'm gonna take that more in. Because the vulture, the bear, the beaver, the octopus, those are all archetypes of just doing a lot, okay? So the truth will be coming. We have truth here and you have the dragon's eye, okay? But you're nervous. You're nervous to hear the truth. You're nervous to hear the truth, okay? So your person, they have a lot within them that they don't share, okay? They've gone on a long journey and they have kept a lot of things to themselves, all right? There's also an energy of they withhold. So because they withhold like how they're feeling, they're not very that like, this is what I want you to understand. Or there needs to be a conversation or something. With the dragon here, like, y'all need to be, I think, like, y'all need to see each other eye to eye, like, in a true perspective. Because what's happening here is that there are ways that this person shows that they love you and that they show up in their care for you, right? That they care for you. They just don't explain it. And I don't think they're gonna explain it either. So, this person's like default mode or just how they are, they're more reserved. They're the camels, they keep, you know, but see, the thing is that it's righteous for them to do so, because I think they understand that, like, in life, like, you don't know when you're getting ready to go on a long journey, so you need reserves for yourself. And that's healthy. It's very healthy. But you don't see that as healthy. And that's what I'm saying. Virgo, y'all know I'm gonna call y'all on y'all bullshit. Y'all are known for codependent dynamics because y'all grow up in family dynamics where you suffer abandonment. It is the thing. I'm not going to talk about a project, but I thought about doing something about the signs and like the trauma that they go through. You doing so much and too much and every damn thing because like, I don't know. It's a little codependency here. Your emotions is all over the damn place, and they're just like calm, cool, reserved. But the reason it's weird, like, y'all need to learn how to see each other in the true perspective of who y'all are. Because what's happening here is like you feel like you don't know how to feel, that your energy is like, and also this too with octopus, you may over involve yourself in stuff that don't have nothing to do with you. You may be overly emotional about certain things. Like, an octopus is just like, this is a person who has no boundaries. But your person has boundaries. They are very, from what I'm picking up, they are very healthy. You, and this may be something that's going on outside of your relationship, you're the vulture in all aspects. You're going to go behind, so you're going to go include yourself in somebody else's situation. You're going to try to fix everything. That don't have nothing to do with you. And I do think that y'all have a partner who is in that energy, and y'all may clash on that. An octopus energy, they don't know no boundaries. They enmesh, and every day they crying about this person's issues, this person's problems. Baby, you need to focus on the problems of your own. Vulture, you trying to clean up and fix everything. It's almost giving clean up woman, but the clean up woman is cleaning up every fucking thing but their relationship, if that makes sense. And the camel, this energy here is like, I'm gonna keep my reserves to the shit that I need to pay attention to, or I'm gonna keep my energy here so I can focus on the things that I need to focus on. This is just like a leaking of energy and then being resentful about doing everything. Well, who the fuck said for you to do anything or everything? You signed yourself up. Like, it's kind of like that. That octopus, and I'll read it out the book. It's clingy. It's yearning, lacking boundaries and direction, and reaching. Needy, clingy, lacks courage. Okay. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus intertwines itself in other people's business and shares their own without restraint. Y'all are in a relationship with someone who don't do none of that. Or take it how it resonates, okay? And I'm truthful, so I'm going to tell you the truth. Somebody here is just like messy. Their relationships get messy because it's all other people that they bring other people's shit and they shit and all the stuff that this other person over here like, Lord have mercy, I really don't give a damn, you know? So they intertwine into other people's businesses, share their own and all this stuff. They believe that that's what it means to be close. That's what I said on this side, on the Virgo side. It's a little toxic. Just because your homegirl gossiping about some shit don't mean y'all close. Just because, I'm gonna run behind my homie, and your homie is gonna get you into some shit that you probably can't get yourself out of. Because somebody thinks that bonding and having a close relationship is like oversharing, being in other people's business, over concerning, trying to save people, being the vulture, trying to clean up other people's mess and all this stuff. And it's just like, this is literally the energy of like, if somebody caught a body, Virgo coming behind them. Who told you to do that? Right? And then when your fingerprints show up on the situation or whatever, then you looking stupid. Right? Somebody's significant other, they mind their business. Okay, it says, if you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of the octopus is at play. Yes, begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. Just because y'all got the same enemy or whatever, like, That's not true. That it says hard work ahead, and I do see that in this relationship. Stop trying to go around and save the day and clean up everybody's mess and let people figure out the shit that they didn't, you know. Okay. So overall energy is there's hard work ahead in this situation, and that may be where the waiting is here. All right. Virgo's love interest. Virgo's love interest for December. Yep. So your love interest has cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. This person here is spiritually protected because they the camel. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, sorrow over loss. Also, oh wow. This person, they're very sweet because they're not really trying to check you, but maybe in a little while, but they see you as somebody who's grieving a loss. I don't know if you're grieving like a person, like sorrow over a loss. So they're not hard. Honestly, my ass. Look, my perspective on relationships is totally different. I want my partner to be on my ass. I want my partner to come up with the accountability and responsibility because I want to be the best, okay, in my damn relationship. What we're going to... But I'm not really like... Aquarius, we don't give a fuck. As long as you don't mess with us and all of that, we're fine, okay? But we don't really care to hear about. We'll tell the truth about a situation, but we don't really care to be tied up in everybody's stuff or whatever. So with them, this person is very like spiritually protected. They're protected from negative forces because beyond their control. This may be a belief that they have, but it's just because how they are. They're like reserved. They're not giving all. It's like opposite. They don't give all their energy, and I think they understand things spiritually, and they understand the importance of like energetic ties and like concerning themselves with shit they don't need to be concerned with and things like that. Okay, but this person may also keep a lot to themselves because they have experienced a lot of sorrow and loss in life. But how it originally came up was that they feel like you have gone through some sort of sorrow or loss. And it's like they're not on your ass because they feel like, okay, this person is a little more stern. And so... I don't think they're very good at like really maybe communicating their emotions the best way. So it's like they want to tell you things, but they're trying to like find the right words to give it to you, because like how they are is like they just give it to you straight, and they don't want to. They see you as like emotional but also vulnerable at the same time. And it's like they have a soft spot. Like they want to hold you accountable. Now, if it gets to a point where it's like, all right, this motherfucker then got us caught up in some stupid shit, they will hit the fan. But they just kind of like hanging back, you know. Just hanging back. With grapes, it says time to go out and have fun. They mind their business and they go have a good time. Okay. It's just what they do. They like, you know, she tripping, he tripping because they done went through a loss. I'm just mind my business and go have a good time. Okay, I'm keep my words to myself. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Virgo. in this relationship. So you have bold, plenty of material things. Yeah, this is the problem right here. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Some y'all too into friends and stuff. I think some of y'all need to take a step back on friendship, and y'all need to put y'all relationship at the forefront, because this is ridiculous. Then you have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So I think that, because this is how you feel. Now, you may feel like you want more attention from them. Or I feel like you're like, okay, my material stuff is good, but I just feel like, you feel pleasure when you're close with people. And it's kind of becoming like a problem. Yeah, a dog here again. Dogs are about friends and loyalty and all this stuff, but look, reconciliation. But I feel like Virgo, there's whether it's you or them or whatever, whoever I'm reading for, someone doesn't have a healthy idea of what like friendship is. Like, this is somebody who will concern themselves in a friend's problem and find themselves in a huge problem because they're running behind. Like, we're grown. We used to do that in high school. We're grown. People are grown ass people. What people get themselves into, then they need to get themselves out of. You know, all this. I feel like Virgo, and baby, I learned this a long time ago. You can't save people, and you ain't nobody's savior either. And some people are addicted to trying to save people because it makes themselves feel good. Or no. People, once you've acquired a peace of mind, that's something that you don't ever want to live. When you open up yourself to everybody is reporting all their problems to you and all of that stuff. You don't have no damn peace of mind. People are grown. Unless they're your children or your family, leave people in their own bullshit. And a friend, I tell this to people all the time. A true friend is, they're going to try to protect themselves and they're going to try to protect you and not pull you into their bullshit. Again, a friend who's doing the same thing have the same codependent problems. And another thing is, why do you want a friend who can't stand on their own? They got to come running to you to come in, rescue them out of situations. That's a red flag to me. Why you can't stand up on your own 10? Or you to talk yourself into that shit, you better work your way out of it, So, Virgo, y'all doing too much. But the thing with Virgo is that they try to save other people because that's what they wish. They wish that somebody saved them. They wish that they deal with abandonment very bad. And that's what it is. Well, I wish I had somebody to do this to me. Well, I'm going to be that person. And you can, but you need to have a balance. Okay. Virgo's love interest. How they feel towards Virgo for December. Unsatisfied, disagreements. Damage. Yeah. Also, with this camel energy, this person can sometimes be checked out. And that's what I'm getting. That they're checked out. They just go out and have fun. And they, keep to themselves. They don't really concern themselves and things. But they are unsatisfied. And I do think that y'all have disagreements about certain things. Now, with Reef here, they could be like kind of processing the loss of this. They may feel like this is over, but they're not saying anything. But that's the thing with them. They don't say anything. All right. Detachment. Okay, Virgo. Like, this person may be around. They may be in your presence, but you can feel the distance. They just like... I gotta clear my mind. I don't know how to explain it. Virgo's love interest. I mean, Virgo's energy. Virgo's energy. Virgo's energy. That makes no sense. Okay. So you have inseparable. Our love is always there, despite the distance. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And regret. So Virgo, what I'm getting is that, yeah, and that makes sense because bowl, you have plenty of material things and responsibilities. Like I mean, that's an that's an earth energy with Virgo. I think you feel that like because there's a lot of plenty material things, or like y'all make good money, or you may have a good foundation, or y'all have responsibilities together, that will keep y'all inseparable. But there are some regrets that you have over here too. Soul contract. Whatever that is for you. There's a regret around a certain soul contract. Whatever that is, okay? This person is checked out, unsatisfied, disagreements, detachment, damaged. They keep everything in because I feel like there's an energy of like, well, when they were fighting, they wasn't being heard or something. Inseparable responsibilities. The lesson I learned from this will never be forgotten. So there's like some sort of regret. that maybe you did something or whatever, something happened here, and okay. Heart-to-heart conversation, finances, and chemistry. So there's two things. I see that y'all talk about finances a lot, and then I think that like y'all may try to make an effort to like work on the chemistry. All right, let's see. How does Virgo's love interest feel towards them? They feel that you deserve love. How does Virgo's love interest feel? But that it's unrequited love. They feel like you deserve love. They want you to have love. But they feel, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like y'all are having conversations about like the chemistry. Like, is it there, or why is it not there, or whatever. But on their side, it says unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. They may feel that you're not attracted to them anymore. You may feel that like they ain't attracted to you anymore. Or like the spark just isn't there. But how can you have a spark when there's so many disagreements? Like, it's weird. It's weird to be like, we're having all these arguments and we're having all these disagreements, but then still expecting that the chemistry is there. When you're around somebody who, I hate to say it, y'all arguing, y'all bickering, y'all getting on each other's nerves, there is no passion there. Because it's just like, you just got on my damn nerves. You just talk to me crazy all day, and now you want to have sex? That don't make sense, you know? And that's why I say that, like, relationships are a very delicate balance, and you have to be careful with the way that you handle your partner, or who you say you love, or just in general, right? You love somebody, and you need to handle them in a different way. Like, I've learned that, and I'm better with partners that understand this. I'm better when, like, if I have a moment or whatever, I'm gonna say I'll just come back and talk to you about it, right? I'm gonna take space and then come back. If I have a partner who's like following and trailing me behind when I'm saying I need to take space, well, I'm going to blow up on your ass, and I already told you that I need to take space, right? That is, and it kind of reminds me of this energy, because the octopus is somebody who don't have boundaries. Boundaries and space within relationships create healthy growth in relationships. When you are underneath each other all the time and you're codependent and you can't think with each other and all of this stuff, it is unhealthy, and y'all will get to the point to where y'all want to wring each other neck, because we're not meant for that. Okay? How does Virgo's love interest feel toward Virgo? Yeah. It's just like there's this, it's like reconciliation on and off. But with reconcile, they may try to be reconciled with somebody else because it says you deserve love and unrequited love. So there's an unrequited love somewhere, and then there's a reconciliation energy somewhere else. Okay, Virgo. How does Virgo feel? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You feel like, maybe you know, I don't know, but you feel like they need to make a decision about what they want to do. Virgo, how does Virgo feel? Yeah, you're waiting. So we have the waiting card and you have worth waiting for. So you're waiting for them and you are trying to stay positive about your love life, okay? But it looks like you're retreating. Yeah, this is purgatory. Look, finances and career is the basis of this. It's the, you know, the overall energy. Which popped up on Virgo's side where it says plenty of material, you know, things. So let's see. What's the lesson in this connection here? What's the lesson in this here? All right, there's a loud energy here about, so the overall energy of this is the ascent. So in the, oh shit, hit the damn thing. So I don't know what that means, but in the zodiac, the ascent, so my rising sign, my ascent or my rising sign is Sagittarius. This is the energy of how you come off, what you're exuding. So the basis of this energy is about like how the relationships comes off and like almost like what it looks like, because the ascent is the outlook. It's dependent on like the outlook. So this is like by the image, the point of view, the likeness, the impact, the mark, the world. It's something about like the visibility maybe, but or even like what it looks like, because even on this card there's like a beautiful dress there, you know, it's like the accessories and all of that. But at the bottom of the deck you have North Node, which talks about the North Node is like needing to find direction or find the path that one is really supposed to be on, their soul's purpose, journey, blah, 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 all of that. Let's see. What just flipped over is friends, third person, social media, interpersonal relationships, togetherness, friendliness. So there could be a third party, but people fail to realize that like third party just isn't like, oh, I'm messing with somebody on the side. A third party can be someone's job. It could be someone's mental health at the time. It could be someone's family. A third party energy, it's not always a third person. It could be somebody trying to get a business together and they become a workaholic. It could be friends, literally. And that's what I am seeing here. Oh, wait a second. For somebody it's alcohol. This is the Steel card, and this talks about spirits, alcohol. But the Steel card also talks about like needing to purify. So I feel like that Adele song where it says, or will he go back to the place where he choose to poison over me? For some, like, it might be alcohol. It might be some sort of addiction or something. So, but it almost looks like somebody's like addicted to their friends or something. It's weird. All right. Clarify the camel. Unlikely. Oh, Yeah, this person really feels like, you know, at this time that this situation is like the outcome that they want. Like, it's unlikely that it'll be saved. So, like, they detach from it. Like, they're unsatisfied. There's too many disagreements. They just feel like it's just very unlikely, you know. Yeah, the coin toss. They feel like, okay, well, there's two sides to every story. Like, they can't decide. They're trying to be fair. They're considering the pros and cons. Like, this person is very, like, neutral. It gives Libra energy. Let's see. On their side, the camel. Yeah, checkered flag. So the checkered flag came out in this card always reminds me of Nipsey with the marathon or whatever. It fell out in the reverse. And so it says conclusion, outcome, verdict, the end, whatever, right? Final chapter, endings, feeling relieved. It fell out in the reverse. So they're just like, something isn't complete or something isn't finished, but I don't know what that is. Clarify the checker flag in the reverse. Now they have very likely coming out. They're not finished with something. A spark of curiosity, spiritual awakening, researching it, inner knowing. There's an inner knowing or like needing to heed the call towards something. They feel that is like very likely. They're not done with something. But whatever it is, it's like a spark of curiosity. Whatever the hell that is. Okay. Octopus. Clarify the octopus on the Virgo side. Octopus. Yes, this octopus needs balance. They need to learn how to go with the flow. They need to just not resist things. They need to have a new perspective. They need to elevate their view. They need to focus on ascension. Okay, hot air balloon. Arizona, New Mexico, Vegas, dusty, mountainous areas could be a space or a place that they need to get. Joshua Tree just popped up in my head. This person, well, Virgo on your side, I'm seeing that like this person needs to come into balance. That is too much. It's just too much. You have the fairy tale, and then you have the wheel of karma. Yeah. So the wheel of karma, this can be karma, this could be dharma. So the thing is like, so karma is like, it's time to, you know, it's like reap what you sow. Dharma is like being thanked by the universe for the good things, the good service that you've done. But there's also this energy of with the wheel of fortune or the wheel of karma. These are things that are destined. These are the inevitable. These are things that are just going to happen. Okay. This is divine intervention. It is what it is. It's divine will. It's just blind justice just happens. You know what I mean? On Virgo's side, Spirit is saying don't resist having a new perspective because the wheel is turning. Divine intervention is gonna happen. So with the wheel of karma, that talks about rise and fall. It could be luck, it could be fortune, it could be cycles. So the wheel of karma reminds us of a very human aspect, that you can be on one side of the token and then on the other side of the token. That's why I'm very big on like, I don't talk about people who battle with addiction. I don't talk about people who live in poverty. You know, I don't talk about people who are suicidal, all these things, because you never know when the shoe will fall on the other foot. You will never know. And I noticed that like, how, you know how like you can go on TikTok, right? And you can see like a Karen being a Karen, and then all of a sudden they get their karma like right in that moment. It's like I believe that someone here is collecting karma or dharma, and it's just the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning and it's happening. All right. And where it's connected to is it says the stories we tell, fanciful, a happily ever after, unicorns and rainbows, magic, archetypes, hopeful, romantic ending. Someone gets a romantic ending. Someone gets it, but I really don't know. Like, I don't know, Virgo. Fairy tale. Cake, wedding, yeah. Celebration, wedding, ceremony, party, graduation, anniversary, yeah. So I can't tell. Well, I'm just from this energy. What is this soul contract? See, that's not great. The soul contract is connected to book burning, which is like, it's okay. I'm probably not gonna vocalize that, but yeah. So the wheel of karma is Justice League doing what it's supposed to do, and it is what it is. You know, we reap what we sow. So let's see. Anything else here? Virgo's energy. The Emperor, the Two of Swords, yeah, and the Ace of Wands. So the Emperor is the energy of masculine energy. The Two of Swords talks about disconnecting, no contact, not making a decision, whatever. And then you have the Ace of Wands. So, and I had spoke about that being in masculine energy, right? But the Emperor, this could be a father, this could be a husband, this could be like a CEO, whatever. There's a disconnecting, and then with the Ace of Wands, there's a spark. There's a new beginning. Okay. And then on Virgo's love interest. Okay. So they have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Star card. The Star card is the energy of, it's very positive, it's very healing, it's very hopeful. It is the card of spirituality. It's the Aquarian card as well. The Nine of Cups talks about having a wish fulfillment. Okay, and this is, so the Nine of Cups is emotionally fulfilling, right? Because it's the cups. The cups is connected to water energy. So it's something emotionally fulfilling. And then the Page of Cups is here. So this could be, there could be like a small cute thing that happens in whatever the dynamic is. I don't know. But the Page of Cups normally is like, it's the start of it's something new, but it's like say for instance like this. A guy scopes a chick at the bar, right? And they're like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, right? And gets the waiter and says, hey, I'll pay for her meal, and can you put a drink on me, right? So then the waiter goes over and is like, oh, everything is covered, and this person also got you a drink or whatever, right? Well, that may be Knight of Cups energy, but it's just something small and cute. Like the Page of Cups is something small and cute, and it's like a small show of affection or love or whatever. But whatever, it's so weird. This reminds me of something. Okay, this reminds me of, I used to have an ex, right? He was Capricorn. And we were just talking at this time, right? We had literally Page of Cups. We had just started. The Page of Cups is like, I'm just identifying that, oh my gosh, I like this person. Like, it's so cute, right? It's like the puppy dog love. So I met him, and his birthday came shortly after. And I'm gonna just keep it all the way real, okay? At that time, I think I could have been in community college or baby took a gap year, okay? But I mean, I was not rolling in the dough, like, whatever. But I was like, this my homie, and I want to do something for his birthday. So don't judge me. But me and my cousin and my sister, we went to Walmart. And I got him, bro, I remember being like broke at this time because I got this man a birthday cake with my cousin's food stamps. Like, I was broke. I was broke, y'all. And, that's funny. So, oh my God. So I was like, or maybe I was waiting on a check or something. I don't know. But I remember I was broke at that time. So I was like, y'all, we gotta do something. So I called up all his homeboys and had them come over to the apartment or to the house or whatever. I cooked for him, baby. I took them food stamps and baby, I made my baby some food. I made him a plate. You know what I'm saying? I was still learning how to cook at that time, and called all his homeboys over. Like, I surprised them, basically cooked and got a cake on it with his name and everything. And he told me, he was like, nobody does anything for me. And I was like, oh, like, I told him, I was like, I don't think nothing of it, because at the time we were still getting to know each other or whatever. And like, after, he was like, bro, I'm not letting you go. Like, he was like, I've never, had anybody. And that's the thing. That's the Page of Cups. It's like doing something small, but it really is from your heart. And the thing is, like, when you do something small, that may be big to somebody else, that may be like something really big for them. So, and I told him, I was like, bro, we took my cousin's food stamps card and got you a cake. And because, like, I'm at Walmart, right? So, anyway, so I'm just giving y'all my whole ghetto background. But, we had the time of our life or whatever. We had a ball. And he actually was in a space where, like, he became super well off. And I remember when my birthday came around, we went to the mall, and I mean, like, he dropped. He told me, stop. He was like, I was like, this too much. He was like, stop saying that. He was like, ain't nothing too much. Stop saying that. So, and I was like, and he was like, whatever you want, just get it. And then he reminded me, like, you did that for me. He was just like, I don't know, that's something so small, just like meant the world to him. So that's what I'm seeing here with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Star card, that it's something that's like small but healing. Now, I can't tell if this person is going to do it in the situation or how it's going to happen or whatever. But on your side with the Emperor energy is like real hard. And the Two of Swords is like almost being disconnected. Like, there's a vibe here of like, because it's such a hard no on something, the energy switches to where there's a new beginning in something, because like it's a hard no. And that's what I feel like with the Wheel of Karma. And I tell people this all the time when it comes... I say that a lot. But when it comes to matters of the heart, stop playing. Because when you get the cause and effect of what you're doing, like you playing with somebody's emotions, and they take that serious, then you're looking like, oh, but I didn't mean for that to happen. Stop playing. Stop playing. Whatever you say, what you mean what you say. Show up in relationships how you really want to show up in relationships. Stop playing with people. Stop playing with their time. Stop playing with their emotions. Stop playing. Because when a motherfucker actually make a move and you were like, oh damn, I was just playing, now you upset and now you mad and all this stuff. Folks don't have time for that. And at the end of the day, that's what the Wheel of Karma turns. You chose. I actually have another story about that. I had somebody approach me about a dude or whatever, and she had broke up with the guy, and I had ended up going to like homecoming with him long time ago. And she concocted in her head that like me and him had been talking the whole time and all this stuff. And I was like, no, my boyfriend canceled. He had a funeral to go to. And so that's why I'm here at this homecoming. I basically had to gather her ass all the way together. I was like, baby, it is not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. And I told her, I said, well, while you was playing with him and canceled on, girl, it could have been prom, homecoming, whatever. I was like, you playing too much. And I was like, you got exactly what the hell you bargained for. You playing with people. Stop playing with people. Like, I told her, stop being immature. That he responded how he responded. He was like, damn, now I need a date because my girlfriend said that she didn't want to go with me. So don't come to me with some imaginary ass smoke because of the moves that you decided to make, you know? Cause and effect. And a lot of people, they don't like to take accountability like that. They rather, you know, cook up some drama, gossip shit in their head. It's like, no, you did what you did. Go ahead and take accountability for it. That's how I, you know, roll. Don't come to me with the smoke when you did it to yourself. Your relationship start with two people. You let people in. And however you do that is how you do that. And you need to take accountability and responsibility for how you do that. That's it. That's basically what I ended up telling her. So, because with the Emperor, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, because someone was very hardened and very cold and blocked off, there's nothing wrong with that. I've been in that energy, but that's what I truly felt, you know? Like, when I'm done, I'm done. And that's okay. Then that means I don't have a problem with them having a spark and starting somewhere else. Whatever I feel is like what I'm going to say. I'm not going to, you know, BS anybody. And I'll tell people, like, I'm not ready for a relationship, or I'm not in the space of wasting people's time. And so I feel like someone did that and somebody was not acting in alignment with how they were feeling, and it backfired bad, and it's still developing. And because there's a new beginning there, and it's almost like the pendulum has already swung, and with the wheel of the wheel of fate is now turning because of that. Okay, so take that. I don't know if that's you, who you're dealing with, whatever. Take that how it is, but that is a very important lesson in love and in life. Be true to you, for real. Be true to you. Be true to how you feel. Be able to express those emotions or whatever. And also, like, honor love. I don't play with what I love. And I love that I'm at that point in my life, because I know that in my next relationship, like, how I'm gonna work it, like, and that's the thing, or how I'm gonna show up in it. And that's been my goal. That's been my goal, was to, like, live life, grow and evolve, right? And work on me and be independent and be super confident and have a real solid idea of, like, who I am, like, what I want to do, how I want to grow, you know, like, just really coming into a solid foundation of self. Then I want to be able to connect with someone who's done the same thing, to have a solid idea in self, you know what I mean? And that's how you create. You got two solid people. That's beautiful. You got two solid people, like, you know, and then you make a ultra solid foundation. And I think that's what marriage is. I think that's what love is. I think that's what the twin flame journey is. That's what I think love is at its most beautiful. I don't need you to need me. I don't need you to drink me like a drug. I don't need you to be obsessed with me. I don't need you to be toxic over me. I don't need any of that, you know. All of that is, like, make me want to throw up, like clinginess, and I don't need any of that, you know. I'm very I don't know why I keep wanting to tell all these stories to y'all. Anyway, I was outside of going to see the Toni Morrison film at my favorite independent cinema or theater that has now since closed down. But I was outside after, and I ran into a woman, and we just started talking. This was like one of those, this is a black elder. Like, you could tell that this is a woman full of wisdom. She told me that she was a librarian or whatever, right? So I don't know how me and my sister was taking pictures of each other. And so she was like, oh, y'all want to get in together and I'll take a picture, whatever. And then I was like, no, you know, because I had just got like a single photo outside. And we started talking, and the woman just told me out of nowhere, she said, don't give anybody shattered pieces of yourself and like call that love. She was like, only get in a relationship when you are 100% like comfortable by yourself. Like you enjoy your own company, you enjoy your own stuff, like, you know, you love yourself. My sister chimes in and she's like, oh, she already like that. And the lady bust out laughing. And she was like, okay, well, you know, that's good. But she was like, don't give anybody shattered pieces of yourself. Meaning that, like, you don't even know your damn self. You have no idea what your self-perspective is. You shattered. Why would you go and, you know, that's what you call, like, I was saying it in another video about, or was it this one? Enmeshing. Like emotionally enmeshing, trauma bonding, and all this stuff, right? I have a story. I'm sure my future man has a story. Everybody has a story, right? But that don't mean that, like, I can feel sorry for you because of your story, and I'll stay in a relationship with you because of your story, or we'll trauma bond over our stories and all of this. It's not, you know, I feel like in relationships, it's about us learning how to grow and evolve from our stories. You know, like there's an elevation from, okay, I came from here, I had this happen to me, this is my wounds and this is my traumas, and he has his wounds and he has his trauma. But I feel like love and relationships should be in a space of like, well, here in this space of us, of unity, we're gonna grow. Like, and that's what love is. Love is there for you to grow. And again, you know, humiliating lovers, being toxic toward them, hitting them, all these things, people need to stop. That is not love. Or talking to them crazy. Sometimes what you say to somebody can be more damaging than you actually throwing a fist and hitting them. Because people, especially in these days, they deal with a lot of mental health issues and they have a lot of insecurities. Sometimes you could say something to somebody and it really breaks something in them, and they done with you and you have no idea. Like the pendulum done already swung. Like it was just like that one thing that was just like, or even if you told them, this is my story. And that's another thing with love. It's very risky because they have weapons that they can really destroy you and hurt you with. But if you love somebody, you would never do that. Okay, Virgo, there was a lot here. Okay, send you love and light. Peace.